Now, how much space do we actually have in Bermuda? Well, here's how much space there is in the world. If you look at Australia and Asia, right, they got, this is in hectares, by the way, which is 2.5 acres. They got almost 1.5 hectares for each person of arable land. I'm not including land for raising animals and whatnot. And if you go all the way on the list, North America, Europe, South America, now if you look at the Caribbean, we have 0.28 hectares per person. Asia is the least on the list and actually has the most people, half the people on the planet. Bermuda doesn't even make it on the scale. It's 0.005 hectares per person of arable land. Roughly 800 acres of arable land designated in Bermuda. That's not including your front yard, backyard, your golf courses and whatnot, just designated arable land. Yeah. That gives us basically about 550 square feet per person by my calculations. I believe next I wanted to talk about the North America, for example. You're talking about, 1,000 acres would be a small farm. They're talking about mega, 10,000 acres and upwards. It's predominated by monocrops, meaning one crop the whole way. So 10,000 acres of corn, or 10,000 acres of soybeans, or 10,000 acres of, but it's just one thing. It's also predominated by annual crops, meaning you plant it this year, you get your crop this year, and you're done. It's also dominated by machines. Basically, they're doing all the harvesting. So you got machines fertilizing, spraying pesticides, herbicides, and harvesting the various crops. You got an oil-based amendment, so your herbicide is made out of oil. Your fertilizer is made out of oil. Your pesticide is made out of oil. Why is that a big deal? Well, oil is not being made very fast. It's all sort of depleted. Anybody familiar with peak oil theory? Oil is on the decline, people. It's going to run out. I don't know when, but eventually. We built an agricultural system that supports a population based on the availability of oil. By some estimates, by the time oil runs out, we will only be able to support about 20% of the world's population that we have now. Are you with me?
Yeah.
You go to these technology-dependent countries, they're using about 55,000 square feet to feed one person. A lot of that is based on animals, which use up a tremendous amount of space. Somebody said that the greenest thing you could immediately do is become a vegetarian. A lot of people don't want to deal with that, but eventually, don't worry, you won't have a choice.